You know what the most peaceful place on earth is? The ocean. I just love it, man. The sound of the waves, the smell of the salty water, the glimmering sparkles on the water's surface, man. It just does something to my nerves. It really calms me down. With that being said, that shit is terrifying, bro, especially for me because I unfortunately can't swim, which I know isn't helping the stereotype, but I plan on learning one day because the ocean has already tried to execute me once, and I'd rather not have that happen again. Like, I remember this one time back when I lived in Jamaica, me and my family, including my best friend at the time, went to spend the day at a beach. You know what I'm saying? Just having a good old time frying fish and swimming and shit. But not me though, you know, I was laying down at the edge of the shore letting the waves pass around me. You know, that was about as close to swimming as I could possibly get. Which I was fine with, by the way. Until I started drowning. Like, look, I don't even know how, man. I was just laying there and minding my business as I always do. And the waves just started getting higher and higher, and the ocean's pull started getting stronger and stronger until it started pulling me into the ocean. And of course, just like anybody else with a will to live, I started panicking over here trying to grab the sand and shit, which obviously didn't work. So the only option I had left was to cry out for help. Help. Help, Bobby. And you would think after something like that, I'd at least gain some type of fear of the ocean, right? But nah, I was right back in the water right after that, bro. Because I still got love for it, man. Not even a sting from a jellyfish can make me hate the water, bro. And I should know because it's already happened. The itchiest night of my life, I swear to God. Speaking of jellyfish, bro, I especially love ocean animals, bro. You know what I'm saying? The fishes, the turtles, the whales, the sharks, they're all cool in their own way. But ask me to go scuba diving to see any of these things firsthand, and I might just call you a slur, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Because I believe we as humans have no business being in the ocean, bro. Because we instantly get nerfed the moment we set foot in the water, bro. Like, we literally get stripped of all our stats, bro. Because not only do we lose the ability to breathe, but we also can't swim as fast as the aquatic animals. So if anything decided they didn't want us in their section anymore, bro, they could most definitely clap us in 15 different ways and be a little sassy about it, man. And we wouldn't be able to do a thing about it, bro. Unless you're like Aquaman or some shit. Because throwing a punch in the water is like throwing a punch with 50-pound weight strapped to your arms, bro. You'd be better off kissing it on the nose and hoping it catches a heart attack or some shit. That's how out of our element we are. And if that isn't bad enough for you, if you ever tried swimming too deep in the ocean, which I'm not sure why you ever would, you would 100% die. Whether it be from drowning or being folded into a disabled pretzel 6 different times. Because the pressure from the ocean would be so strong, it would literally cause your body to cave in on itself. But not before your lungs collapse first. The niggas in the submarine back in 2023 could tell you that firsthand. And it doesn't really help that we know so little about the ocean, bro. Because you're telling me, for the hundreds and thousands of years we've been on this planet, we've only explored and mapped 5 to 10% of the ocean floor? Oh yeah, it's quiet. like, what are we talking about right now, bro? And you expect me to hop on a boat into open water to go scuba diving? Oh yeah, you've lost it. I'd rather self-delete myself, bro. I'm not gonna lie. And being in open water is another thing, bro, because that's a whole different ball game in itself that I absolutely want no parts in. Because not only is it dark, deep, and very ominously intimidating, but because we know so little about the ocean, it leaves a lot of room for imagination. Because for some reason, the deeper you go into the ocean, the more abnormal and deformed looking the creatures get. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if there's something bigger than a blue whale down there that we just haven't found yet. Which is honestly why, me personally, whenever I'm on a boat, sometimes I can't help but think about the possibility that while we're sailing, some huge creature would breach from underneath the boat and swallow us whole. And even though the chances of that happening is like 0.001 in a million, you can't just cross it out as being totally impossible. Because there's still like a whole 90 to 95% of ocean still left unexplored. There is bound to be something big enough and bold enough to do something like that. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of curious to know what it is. But anyways, despite how terrifying the ocean is, I still got love for it, man. You know what I'm saying? I spend my time around it every chance I get. And I actually lied about something earlier. I'd actually be down to go scuba diving one day. As long as I can see the ocean floor, I'm not gonna lie. But with that being said, thank y'all for watching. Don't throw stuff in the ocean. And most definitely do not try to explore the Titanic with an Xbox controller. Boom, bro.